You know, you're from a hood and you're like 40 or 50 deep and you guys come together, and out of those 40 or 50 deep, everybody's wilding out, right? All the homies are earning stripes, running around with a gun, getting caught up, drinking, kicking it, running amok, right? But every hood has that individual or has that little group of individuals that's flying a straight line, right? They're from the hood, but they just work, take care of their family, and some of them even enroll into college. And you notice that all the rest of the homies are bickering about them, pushing them away, questioning their loyalty, just disrespecting them, degrading them, right? But when you have one of the homies that gets caught up with a gun and goes to county or goes to the pen, he's getting all the love, right? All the homies come together, pitch in money, put money on his books, give him shots out on Instagram, talking about free the homie. But when it comes to the homie that enrolled into college, or they got a second job, or they just had a baby, the hood wants to push him away. You don't see none of the homies trying to pitch in and make sure he has any clothes for him to show up to college looking clean. You don't see any of the homies trying to see if his baby needs any diapers. Nobody wants to check in on him and reach out to him, right? And that's how you know your hood ain't shit. And that's how you know the big homies ain't doing what they're supposed to do, homie. And how is it that the older homies, they're allowing the hood to push away this homie or this individual that's trying to better himself, and he's over there condoning and patting all the homies that are fucking up and patting them on the back? How do you expect to ask a homie to lay it down on the line, his freedom, his life, his family, and for the hood, when the hood ain't even gonna offer him no light at the end of the tunnel? How come you guys ain't showing the homie that's trying to educate himself some love? How come you guys ain't pitching in for money for his books to educate himself? How come you guys ain't trying to pitch in for clothes for school or something, homie? You know what kind of message you're sending to the homies? And this is why we got homies lined up to go to prison and die for no reason. And it don't even gotta be like that. It's because the older homies are sending that wrong message, homie. They're condoning and all that other bullshit, but they don't ever want to condone in somebody that's trying to better themselves, homie. And that's why you got most of these fools running around the hoods that ain't shit, and they're broke and bummy and got nothing going for themselves. And that's because the older homies ain't doing their part. Why don't you guys show the homie trying to educate himself some love? Show him some love, homie. Show his family some love. Help him pay for his education. Help him better himself, homie. How you guys gonna ask him to lay it down on the line, his freedom and his life and his family, and make that sacrifice when there is no light at the end of the tunnel? That's how you know that hood ain't shit. So if your hood's out there pushing away the homies that are trying to better themselves, then your hood ain't shit. Let your homies succeed, homie. Let your homies be somebody in life. Let them be educated. Let them be successful. Why are you gonna condemn them to the streets? Why are you gonna doom them, homie, to the pen or to the grave or to them sidewalks? Give them some light at the end of the tunnel, homie. You call yourself the big homie? That's it. That's all, folks.